This is the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast, episode 565.
I program my own computer.
We have a server crash. 404 error. Page not found. Links aren't working. System is crashing. System is crashing. System is crashing.
Your old HTML website. Barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website. Better than it was before. Better. Stronger.
Faster.
Why, hello everybody, this is Adam Silver, the host of the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events, again, still none. None this year. The rest of the year is pretty much done with the events in person, so there's that. Moving on, segment one in the news. One thing to talk about here, looks like the WP Community Collective has announced its formal incorporation as a nonprofit, which is pretty cool. And it's going to be, Say Reed is the president and CEO of WPCC. And actually, let me see something real quick here. The announcement itself says, thrilled to announce a significant milestone in the evolution of the WP Community Collective. On November 13th, 2024, we officially incorporated as a California membership nonprofit for mutual benefit. So that's pretty cool. So I think there's a way to donate. Yeah, there's a way to donate there as well, which is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of things lately on X/Twitter where people are doing that. So check it out. I'll put a link in the show notes. Actually, the website itself, just so you know, is the WPCommunityCollective.com. So check that out. All right. Is that it in the news? Yeah, that's it in the news. Moving on to segment two, continuing the Where Are They Now segment. I usually have a few of these connected, but the other ones didn't come in time to record this. And due to a small family emergency, only going to be one this round. So this week we get a Where Are They Now update from Francesca Marano. Marano, I think is how you say her last name. And let's see, she was on episode 310. That's been quite a while. When was that exactly? That date is, if I'm looking here real quick, February 3rd, 2020. So it's been a solid 4 years, almost closer to 5 years. And in her message, I think she actually wrote back and indicated that when she sent this in a couple weeks back, it was like episode 550. Now we're at 565. So we've had it for a bit. Anyway, here is her update on Where Are They Now, and we'll come back and talk about the tip and tool of the week. All right, here she is.
Hey Adam, here is my submission. Wow, 10 plus years of weekly episodes. This is an amazing achievement. So congratulations, first of all. And thank you so much for reaching out to me to give an update on what has happened to me and what I've been working on since my episodes on February 2020. First of all, it's been over 4 years, which is unbelievable. The last time we spoke, the world was yet to grapple with the idea that we were actually living through a pandemic. I remember exactly in February 2020, I attended my last in-person WordCamp for a long time, which was WordCamp Phoenix. And on the way back on the plane, there were already people wearing masks, but it didn't dawn on me how bad the situation was until a month later, I would say. I've been involved, so 4 years have been crazy ride. So first of all, the first time we spoke, I was the community and partnership manager at SiteGround. I then moved to manage the team of sponsored contributors at Yoast, and I was a full-time sponsor contributor myself to the WordPress.org web project. In that time, I led, I think, 3 releases, and it was great. It was an incredible learning experience. It was amazing to be able to collaborate with experienced and new contributors. And then in December 2021, I joined XWP, an enterprise WordPress agency. For over 2 years and a half, I worked with the engineering department as a learning and development director. My job was to support our developers in their personal and professional growth, together with Stéphane Boisvert, who's now the CTO. We put together a lot of initiatives to organize the engineering department from creating a competency matrix to map out the skills of our engineers and their level of skills to creating evaluations, feedback, putting together learning material, and a lot of things that might not be super common in small agencies like companies that are around 100 people or less, but this was an incredibly challenging and satisfying experience. And recently, I have moved actually back to my first love, which is marketing and communications. So, starting from the beginning of August, I made a lateral move from engineering. Well, I say engineering because that was the department I was embedded into, but my specialty was always learning and development. So, anyway, made a lateral move from engineering and learning and development to marketing and partnerships. We're putting together a new team, so it's always super exciting. So that's definitely a big change for me. I have definitely over the years the peak WordPress.org contribution when I was at Yoast and sponsored to contribute, and then I kept contributing. When I joined XWP, I led one or two releases during my time here, but also after that, I decided to stop contributing so extensively. I'm more passionate about supporting other contributors. I think that's where I can help people more than contributing myself. And another big thing that I would say that it's still within the confine of contributing to the wider WordPress industry, not directly to the WordPress.org project, but Siobhan McEwen from Human Made and I launched WP Includes, which is a mentorship program for women in WordPress businesses to elevate their career and see more women in a leadership position. So we had the first cohort of mentors. We are about to start the second cohort. We launched a survey on gender equality in the business workspace. We're joined by DTEAL to make all of this happen. Dean and Siobhan spoke at Work in Europe about this. So basically a lot of things. Oh my God, now that I think about it, a lot of things have happened in this 4 years. So basically, this is my third workplace in 3 years, and I hope to stay here as long as possible because I really, really love it, and I'm pumped about the things that we are working on. I went on a super high WordPress contribution, and now I'm more in the background supporting the people that want to contribute, and very informally, not as part of any WordPress.org initiative. I launched WP Includes with Siobhan, and and I'm heavily involved with the Scale Consortium, which is a new initiative by a bunch of enterprise agencies, including XWP, of course, to promote the use of WordPress in the enterprise space. Honestly, I hope to keep doing this for as long as possible because I love it. I love talking to people. I love sharing knowledge. I love highlighting successes. I love talking to partners. I love open source. I still love the WordPress project, despite all its quirks. And hopefully we'll meet again for 20 plus years of weekly episodes and episode 1000. Thank you so much and keep rocking.
All right. Again, thank you so much, Francesca. It's a heck of a path that you've gone on. Yeah, it's crazy. Almost 5 years. All right. Moving on. Segment 3, tip and tool of the week. This week's tip, it's actually a tool. It's called Zed, Zed.Dev. It is a next generation code editor designed for high performance collaboration with humans and AI. I believe, I don't think it's free. I forget if it's free or not. Hold on one second. Let me double check here. Zed.Dev. It looks like it is free. Yes, download now. There might be a way to maybe get some upgrades in there, maybe in-app additions. I'm not sure. But if you're a coder, developer, which I still aspire and dream to be one day, it looks pretty cool. It looks for Mac OS, Linux, and soon for Windows. So there you go. Zed.dev looks pretty neat. All right, that is it for this week. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, send it in via email, adam@kitchensinkwp.com, or use that SpeakPipe function of the website. If you want to support the show, you can become a Patreon. There's a link on the website. You can sponsor the show too. Form you fill out. You can buy me a coffee. All the things are there. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Now go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right. Bye-bye.